Being a volunteer can take a lot of time, and being a volunteer can take very little time. I'll give you a prime example. Being a volunteer at our Patriot Day ceremony. I got a guy that just supplies the power. I got a guy that just supplies audio. I have folks that during our Flag Day ceremony where we retire flags, they just bring an item that, such as the logs to burn or the fire pit to burn. That doesn't take a whole lot of time to do, but any amount of help as a whole works as a group and does give back to the community.
I think all of us can do something, and it may differ, and there's seasons in our lives that make us busier than others. Sometimes moms with several kids just don't have much time to do anything else, I realize. But there's a lot of opportunities. For example, there's a website called justserve.org. It's an assembly of all kinds of service opportunities for volunteers of all types. You could go on there and you can find anything that would fit your situation.
Once again, sometimes it's just easy to write the check, and checks are needed. You have to have the treasures. But if you really want to get that core value inspired, and if you really want to make a difference and feel good, you can feel good about writing a check, but it's honestly, I've done that. It's not the same as shaking somebody's hand. Or
I think everybody is busy. We all have jobs. Right now, I've got 2 full-time jobs. I'm a mom. I'm working at Fall Fest here. And everybody is busy, but I think it's really important just to give back, even if you're helping out in your child's class.
Right. Well, we're all busy, and so we all have the same amount of time, and it's how we use it. And so volunteerism is again, it frees up the soul.
Volunteering connects you with the community, but it's also a lot of fun. It's enriching. And it keeps you close to your friends and families and allows you to meet a lot of other thoughtful and wonderful people.
I don't want to say you should volunteer because you're going to get something back, but I'd like to encourage people to really step out. Pick a cause that you are really involved in. And so if there's a cause in your family, whether it's a generation ago or currently, I would just encourage you to get involved in that area.
They should come visit us at the bookstore because all we ask is 2 hours a week. It's a great start to volunteering. They can learn a lot, and they'll find out that you get so much more back from what you give.
It doesn't take very long. I mean, we donate our time, and it's just, it's heartfelt and rewarding just to be able to help somebody else and not just think about yourself.
I would say it just makes all the difference in the world to other people that may be in need, that others are willing to help them.
We're all given the same number of hours in a day. And when I put my head down at night, I'm exhausted, but I feel better. If I've had a day where maybe I'm not, I wasn't coaching or I wasn't doing this, it doesn't seem to feel as fulfilled. But when I do, or when I am busy and I have helped somebody, I feel better when I put my head down at night.
There's so many things that can be done to make this community better, and just by doing a small, simple thing, even if it's a couple hours at home at night when your kids are in bed, or just being out in the community, helping people, I think just the smallest start will give you a huge advantage and will lead to bigger and better opportunities too.
Even if you just do it one time, I think that people, again, think that once they do it, that they're like signed up for life. Basically, you will want to be signed up for life.
Volunteering is easy. All it takes is a couple of hours every day, 1 day a year, 1 day a month, whatever you can spare. And find something that you enjoy, you think would be of interest to you, and just go for it.
I think everybody needs a helping hand in life. And it may not be now, and it may not be tomorrow. But years from now, months from now, someone's gonna need a helping hand.
Once a week, once a month, every couple months, going into Target, grabbing that can of corn and taking it down to South County Outreach, or you can do it. You can do it. You could do something. It takes 20 minutes, an hour or something. You got to make it a priority. And once you do it, you'll find the time.
If anyone has an inkling in their soul that they want to give back, let us know, and we can let anyone know what is available. We can be reached via our website. The inquiries that come through the website go directly to us, so it's the board members that answer the questions, and we can make the connections. So if someone says, I really only have an hour a week, or I only have, you know, a few hours a month, we can tell anyone what opportunities are available. We also have an email distribution list that goes out 1 to 3 times monthly, and I always tell folks, sign up. If you get an email that doesn't look interesting to you, delete it and wait for the next one. And it's a good way to just see what the Bell Tower Foundation is involved with and see if any of those opportunities match the time that a person has available.